Hey everybody, thank you for clicking this video and joining me on this journey. If you haven't already liked and subscribed to this channel, that notification bell is right below and the subscribe button is right below this video. Thank you for your support in advance. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what you say actually matters, and we're going to be looking at this water experiment. And I want to first introduce you to this Japanese author and entrepreneur. His name is Dr. Masaru Emoto, and he's known to have conducted this water experiment. Now, from his tests and results, he concluded that the human consciousness has a molecular effect on the molecular structure. A large effect on the molecular structure of water. Now, one of his claims was that the molecular structure of water could change when it was exposed to humans' words, their thoughts, sounds, and their intentions. And so what he did was he attached these variables to a jar of water. And after each jar was exposed to these words or exposed to these variables, he froze them so that they could crystallize and you could see the structure. I'm going to show you these pictures below. And he did this through his magnetic resonance analysis technology. And he used some high-speed photographs to display it. Now, if we look at these pictures right here, we can see that each water crystal was exposed to the words that are written under it. Okay, so look at these words that have love and gratitude compared to the words that were attached to it. You disgust me, right? Look at the eternal crystallized structure, the one that had peace on it. Look at the one that had the words evil on it and thank you on it. Notice how these structures vary differently, and notice how they all crystallize. Now, it doesn't stop here, because Dr. Moto, he further did this same research study with the same batch of rice, and it's cooked rice at that, and they had the same amount of water and rice in a jar, and he taped kind words to one of the jars, and then he taped some harsh words to the other jar. And so here are the two outcomes that happened. So notice what happened to the rice jar. Notice the difference between those two rice jars, right? One looks like it's in perfect peace, and the other one, it looks like it just disintegrated, right? Now, Dr. Emoto's research also showed us how polluted and toxic water was altered when it was exposed to prayer, okay? And here's the two pictures of our two different waters, okay? And notice that the picture on the left shows the picture of the water before the prayer, and the picture on the right shows the water frozen after it was prayed over for a whole hour. And notice how it was restored. Now, another thing that he did was he also exposed these water crystals to music. And here's a picture of the effect that music has as well. Okay, notice on the left-hand side, it's a picture of the water that was exposed to music by Mozart. Notice the picture on the right is a picture of water that was exposed to heavy metal before it was actually frozen. Now, what does this have to do with you and I? All right, so the human body is made up of 60% water. And if you look at this picture, notice in children, their bodies are made up of 70% water. And look at the baby. A baby is made up of 75% water. Now, according to H.H. Mitchell from the Journal of Biological Chemistry 158, our brain contains 73% water. Our lungs are about 83% water. Our skin contains 64% water. Our muscles and our kidneys are about 79% water. And our bones contain 31% water. Now, what I take away from this is when you truly love things they tend to thrive. All right, and one thing that I want to really hone on is making sure that we don't ignore things that are most important to us, especially ourselves in situations, and hating things are not worth it because it will eat away and it will destroy your molecular structure, just like we saw in these photos. So it's best to deal with things rather than hold on to hate, because love is really the only true energy that's going to keep us thriving and alive. So remember to speak good things, and good things always, because what you say truly matters. Remember, you have what it takes. Be great and accelerate. Until next time.